So, good evening to all on this, colder up here September evening. Um, I miss all of you. I'm very, very, very homesick for my Oceanside family. Um, there's always just been something special about those of you guys down there that nothing else compares, and I miss you. And I've been very lonely. And part of it, I think, is about what I'm talking about is the anesthetic, and part of it I think is the pain in my face, and maybe I'm just having a poor me moment. And I was gonna post this as a post, but then it just too much typing. So here I am. I'm doing a video blog because I promised I would start doing these. Another friend said that it's therapeutic and it helps work through some stuff. So here I am. Okay. So today I'm pretty conflicted, and here's why I'm conflicted. I'm aware of just how blessed I am with my life. I have an amazing wife, or soon to be wife in May, but we might as well have been married. Our lives are totally just, I couldn't ask for anybody better. I have amazing kids. I have all four of them around me, which is something that, I'm sure a lot of you know I never thought I would have. Um, and they're currently downstairs and they're laughing and they're happy, and I couldn't ask for better. I also have a roof over my head. I have some amazing fur babies. I have a lot of most of, if not all of my needs met, and a lot of my wants. Okay, so days like this are conflicting for me because I feel guilty. Okay, because I feel like I should be positive all the time. That when I reflect on the stuff that I've been through, that I should look at it all with a positive experience. That all that bad stuff led to where I'm at now, and I don't know if I have anger towards the past because I don't feel like I have anger. Because a lot of people would think I'd be mad at my mom. Those who know how I grew up, but I don't. I don't know if I just have deflected it off to other people, or mostly I've just said that it's, it was just life. And I've noticed that I still had it a lot better than some people. So, with that being said, and knowing that my mom loved me absolutely, when I start to have days where I'm struggling with stuff that's been in the past, I start to feel guilty that I either haven't let it go, or I'm not feeling or projecting that gratefulness that I really do feel about how everything happened when I grew up, and along into my teens, and I'm very lucky because without having grown up like that, I wouldn't know a lot of the things that I know. I might not be book smart to the degree of my cousins, my cousins from my mom's side of the family. Um, I have a different kind of knowledge though. I have very much like a street sense, an understanding of probably the darker sides of life, but the humanity of it as well. And I'm not saying that they haven't all experienced their own moments, because as it is, I'm only really truly close to two of them. Not because I don't want to be, but I guess I just don't know how to make more of a connection to the rest of you guys in the family. Um, Sometimes I don't. See, here's another thing. I have family. I have adopted family. You guys know who you are, who I love dearly. And I have family through my mom's side when I was adopted as a baby. And they have been amazing to me. I feel like they've definitely always treated me with love, and they've never been mean or made me feel separate. But I guess there's part of me that's always felt separate. And then there's a part of me that feels guilty for even thinking that any of them treated me differently, because you know who am I to say how somebody should have, or like the relationship that we should have, and maybe I should have made better efforts. The ones I do have relationship with, I'm so grateful for, and I love you guys so very much. You know who you are. Point of it is that, see, these are things, these are like trails my mind takes off on days that I'm having rough days. Today, my face is hurt. I'm very lonely. I feel like I haven't had a lot of people that really come by to visit. And to those who do, this isn't towards you, and I do know that I don't go out a lot, and I've been really reclusive, and that's my fault. And I think that's partly a depression that I've been battling for a long time. And I recluse. Um, but I'm also very, very homesick for people who kind of understand why I'm so nuts. um, or who would tell me to just snap out of it or pull my head out of my butt. Or better yet, they would probably crawl in bed and watch old episodes of MASH or something like that with me and help me feel better. I feel guilty for feeling bad like on days like today. Because I do feel bad. I don't feel half that great about life. You know, like, I mean, I am very grateful for what I have. But today's a day where I'm reflecting and not all my feelings are positive. And maybe I should be more grateful. You know, I know that the things that I went through helped me to be the person I am today. And I'm grateful for that. And without it, I wouldn't have led the path. I wouldn't have my amazing kids. I wouldn't have my beautiful wife. I wouldn't have the people who are my family. You know, you guys know who you are. You know, Marlo, I love you, sis. I wish I could be down there. I'm trying so hard to make my way down to California to be with you right now. I miss you. I miss you very much. I miss all of you guys like that. And I miss my Oregon family. And I even miss a lot of the people I don't get to see up here as much. And maybe that, I don't know. I feel guilty about that because I feel like I should be grateful just for the fact that I have so many of you amazing people in my life. And I love you guys so much. But there are days where I wonder, did I make the right choices? You know, like when I made the choice to have Jacob live with his dad when he was a baby, because I felt like it was the better place for him, and I didn't have anywhere to take my son that was different. And I'm not saying that I don't think James raised an amazing boy, because I think James is an amazing dad. And I don't change that. I didn't change that for anything. But I kind of hope that with that sacrifice, that one day, there would be a feeling inside that made me feel okay about everything that I missed with him. Of him not having me around. Like, that sacrifice that I did, that was better for him, that someday I would have some proof other than the amazing friendship he has with his dad, but that one day that I would have a feeling like I did the right thing, that I don't. I love you. He's trying to make me feel better. He's my friend. He's in my boots. He's not actually a he, I don't think. I think he is a she. And him likes hims or she's. That's okay. We love her even if she's both. She likes to try and lick my teeth. She's crazy like that. But she makes me feel better. She's therapy, Henry. I wonder if you guys are wondering why I'm going there like this. Because I feel like I'm talking to all of you guys that I miss so much. And it makes it feel a little more personal. And typing this much would have been freaking insane. And there's no way any of you would have wanted to read the whole damn blah, blah, blah. And hey, at some point you guys can always press pause, stop, or write wah underneath. Because I realize that I'm being a freaking sissy la la. But this is the battle. Like, part of me thinks that, you know, the voice of reason says, oh, it's normal to feel like this, you know, like to have bad days where you're not all that. You might be a little bit more broken by some of the experiences you've had happen as opposed to all the positive that you tell people all the time. And some of you, I think you know what I'm talking about because you've been broken with me. We kind of were all broken together, and that's why we are family to this day. Um, I really, I guess I just wanted to talk to you guys, and this was the only way I felt like I could do it. I want to hug you guys all so bad. I want to feel like it's okay to feel like this. I want to feel like that I'm not being ungrateful and and just selfish for having days where I'm not grateful. But I am grateful. I don't know how to explain it. Somebody help me. Help me figure it out. Maybe if I got some responses, it would help me create a dialogue that would help me understand why I'm feeling like this. Like I said, part of it I think is the anesthesiologist stuff that they gave me for my surgery. By the way, this is my new nose. I don't know if it looks better. I kind of think it looks the same. That they're gonna have to redo it, and that kind of sucks. But maybe it looks prettier. I don't know. I think it looks like a pig nose. But they said that kind of stuff could take a month to get out of my system. Stuff that makes me all insane. And there could be a little PMS in here. But I will say this. I honestly don't know if it's okay. I would like to be able to not feel guilty on top of feeling bad about certain things. Like, Mama, I love you. I think you were, I always thought you were my soulmate. Like, soulmates don't just come in romantic form. You are and have always been a lady who is supposed to be my mom. And I know that you've battled some demons, and there's some stuff that you don't always feel great about. And I hope you know that I know that you battled with stuff that was much, much harder to fight than most people realize. I know that your addiction was hard, and that our situations weren't always what you wanted from me growing up. And maybe there is some stuff that I'm not okay with, and that I wish had been better. But I am hoping that with our chance at this new friendship, as I've gotten older and you've gotten older and you live up here now, that it'll just go away. You know, like, I don't understand why I even care about that stuff anymore. It's in the past. Like, it's in the past. Little Rafiki thing. Hopefully I didn't, abuse any trademark licensing. But I love you to the moon and back, Mom. I would be lost without you. And yeah, I wish some things had been different, but I always and have always known that you love me. But yeah, I guess I do sometimes have a hard time with how things went. I have a hard time with the fact that some of your family, as much as they've always felt like they treated me well, there's very few that I feel consider me family. And I feel like sometimes that the only reason they feel like I'm family is because it's obligation. And to all of you guys on my page, I'm sorry I haven't made more of an effort to be closer to you guys, but I don't know how. I don't know if you guys really think much of me, or if I'm just the kid of the black sheep. You know, I didn't go to a fancy college. I haven't done a lot of things that would make maybe maybe that would typically make most people proud. Like I said, I didn't go to college. I haven't done anything truly worthwhile. I've, I haven't changed the world in any way for the better, I don't think. But I do have good memories of growing up with my aunts and uncles, and I wish I'd had a chance to get closer to my cousins. Although I do have good memories with each of you, whether you know it or not. And I do appreciate you guys letting me be, like, even on your Facebook page, just, you know, I was always have felt like I was watching from the inside out. Like, watching a part of a family that I was part of, but not quite. You know, and maybe that's my fault. I didn't keep in touch. But I've always been an odd kid. I kept a lot to myself. And I'm going to end this soon because I don't want this to be completely... This is pretty much me just kind of shouting out to everybody I love. And kind of explaining what I'm dealing with right now. In what I've been told is a therapeutic way. And that I'm hoping will help me work through things. And maybe somebody can tell me if this is normal to feel guilty. So guilty. Or to, like, is it... Should I be feeling guilty for feeling this way about stuff that happened so far back? That I have no... That I shouldn't even be worried about it anymore. That it should be the past. That I shouldn't feel bad about it because life is good for me. And I shouldn't... I don't know. I just need help. Somebody please help me process. I love you guys all so very much. And again, I hope you guys understand why I did it like this. For those of you who don't watch it, I don't blame you at all. For those of you who do watch it, thank you. And if you have feedback, please give me feedback. I love you all. Bye.